am coming to you. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sick right now. Actually, I'm getting better. I got really sick earlier this week for like the Labor Day weekend. I had what I believe was probably strep throat, took some antibiotics, then started feeling better, and then all of a sudden I started getting a little, sniffly, and now it's, pretty much a full-on cold. So that's been my week and a half so far. But during Labor Day, even though I was sick, I did some shopping. Ulta had like a deal going on where platinum members got some little sneak peeks to some products and stuff, and one of them was the Morphe, what is it called, 35V palette, which I knew nothing about, but I saw it and I was just like, I have to have it. You guys will see it right now. I'm gonna open it up. I haven't opened up my Ulta box yet. I got it yesterday, so here it is. Opening it right now. Always excited to see what kind of little samples Ulta gives you, because they give you like little tiny little samples of stuff. So I'm always excited to see. Let's see those first, actually. Okay. So I got like some shampoos and stuff. The hydrating cleansing oil by Julep. So I'll give that a try. That looks nice. And then the Redken Extreme Mega Mask conditioner. So that's kind of nice. Alright, so let's get to the palette. Alrighty guys, here it is. Let's open it up. And yes, it's the 35V Stunning Vibes. Let's open it up. Okay, here it is. And can I just say, okay, this is my opinion on Morphe eyeshadows, just to get it out of the way before I open it up and start going into, playing with the eyeshadows and stuff. I don't think they're that bad. I think it seems like a lot of people they're really good, or they're really bad. I'm kind of in the middle. I think that it can be kind of hit or miss. The palettes that I've gotten have been, pretty good. So I don't have a totally positive or a totally negative opinion on Morphe. I think their brushes are pretty decent. I think that if you don't have the cash to like buy a Sigma brushes or MAC brushes, I think that they're pretty good alternative. Okay, but anyway, along with the first impression. Okay, so you guys look at this. Look at how beautiful these colors are. So I saw this, and right away my first thought was, this is shouting like New Year's Eve to me. Like, I would wear these colors for like a New Year's Eve party. Like, that's what my first impression was when I saw the colors. I'm definitely gonna be probably, be reaching into this palette for New Year's Eve for me to go downstairs to my living room, which is pretty much what I do every single year. So yeah, I was like, I love the colors. With that said, they're like, I don't know if you guys saw that Morphe, it wasn't by Morphe, it was somebody posted some meme, and it was like, hey everybody, take a look at this new Morphe palette, and it was like one of these, and it was like all brown eyeshadows. They were kind of taking a dig at Morphe because, some of their colors are kind of repetitive, which, looking at it right now, and even when I saw it, just the picture on the Ulta site, it's a little repetitive, just a little bit, when you guys look at, like these two. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I think on camera it looks like there's a little bit more of a difference than there really is. In person, there's not much of a difference there. These two right here. These two. Yeah, they look pretty similar. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know what this is about, but you guys see this right here? this little smudge mark. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little smudge mark. I don't know what that's about. It's kind of weird. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, with some of these, they're a little repetitive. But I mean, that's just kind of, you know, the Morphe thing. They give you so many, and I mean, yeah, there's differences, but they're very, very minor differences in the colors sometimes. But yeah, so I was just thinking, I'm gonna get on camera. I'm just gonna use a couple of them just to kind of get a feel. I put some foundation on already. If you guys see this right here, I got burned by a curling iron. I think it was yesterday. So if you guys see like a little, it's not like a scratch or anything, it's actually a burn. I tried covering it up with foundation and some concealer, but it was pretty red, so it might peek through a little bit, so in case you guys are wondering what that is. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just maybe pick a couple of colors and just kind of play around with it, just kind of get a feel for, you know, the formula and all that. So like I said, I own a couple of Morphe palettes. I don't own that many. I own, it's the 39A, the 3502. I also owned the original 350. Was it O? Yeah, I think it's the 350, the original. And I ended up just kind of giving it away to my sister. You know, she doesn't have that many eyeshadows, so I thought she'd enjoy it, and which she does. And then I have the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration, the big like white palette. I own that one. What other one do I own? Oh, the 35F, which I bought recently, which I'll probably be doing some stuff with later on in a couple of future videos. So I have a pretty positive experience with those palettes. I wasn't interested in buying the Vault collection just because of the negative reviews, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna go into it. I don't want to waste my money. I don't want to be disappointed. So yeah, that was that. I didn't buy it. So let's get on with this. I'm gonna try them on. I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna get fancy up in here. I'm going to use my Wayne Goss brushes right here. I should probably use Morphe brushes, but they're all dirty and I can't find my color switch. I went away this weekend and I think I left it at my family's house when I was visiting them. So that's probably gone forever. So I'll be using my Wayne Goss. This is the Wayne Goss 16 brush right there. Okay, and so since Morphe doesn't include any mirrors in their palettes, it is what it is. I will be using my Athena palette mirror because it's a pretty nice mirror. So I'm gonna be going back and forth because Morphe doesn't have a mirror. Alrighty, so I'm gonna set my crease using, let's go with this one right here. And they have names. I heard that they have names, but I didn't get anything that had a like a sheet with a name or anything. So yeah, I just looked around. There's no sheet where the eyeshadows are labeled or anything, but on the Ulta site they were labeled, so I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Ooh, this one right here. I'm just going to, ooh, okay. It's a little powdery, that's okay. Go ahead. Just kind of set my crease a little bit. I'm gonna dig into it again. Ooh. Set my other eye. Okay. Alright. So now let's move on. I gotta decide what I want to do first. Okay, I think I'm going to go with, ooh, this one right here looks kind of one of those duochromes. I'm seeing some silver, a little bit of black and some purple. So that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna try that out. And I'm going to use this shade right here next to the one that I used to kind of like set my eyelids. This one right here. And I'm just going to dust it off. I'm going to just define my crease a little bit more. Deepen it up. Let me look into the sunlight right there. Okay, much better. Okay, so far, I know it's really hard to see on camera, or maybe you guys can see it. I'm gonna go in a little bit closer. It's nice. The brown's going on nice. It's not going on patchy in my opinion. So I'm gonna reach back into it. Let's see if I can deepen it up a little bit more. Okay, it's probably as dark as it's gonna get. I'm gonna go in and do my other eye. So how do you guys feel about Morphe eyeshadows? I'm curious because it always seems like whenever I watch a review, people either love them or hate them. And I always feel kind of weird because I'm kind of in the middle. I don't hate them. I don't love them. Personally, I love BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. I think those are probably some of the best, more affordable, more consistent eyeshadows. Like when it comes to formula wise. But what do you guys think? I'm curious because I always feel like I'm kind of like one of those like very few people that I'm just kind of neutral about them. So let me know. I'd be really curious to see what other people think. Okay. So far, this brown shade, hold on, it went on nice, I have to say. I know it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but in person it looks like it's pretty nice. So let's see, let's try to deepen up the crease just a little bit, because one thing I have noticed with Morphe shadows is that sometimes they're kind of hard to layer. Like, you guys know what I mean? Like if I put down like a medium brown and I try to layer on a darker color, it won't really, they don't blend nicely together. Like they don't layer well. So I'm curious as to see if maybe this is going to do the same. So I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. This is the Wingos 17. And I'm going to go in with the one, let's see, the one just right below it. So I used this one to kind of set my eyelid. This one to kind of define my crease. And I'm going to go in with this one right here. It's kind of like a reddish, brownish color. It's a brown with like a reddish undertone. So we're going to go in with this one with the smaller brush just to kind of define everything. There we go. Let's start with this side first. Alright, yeah, I feel like I'm running into that problem right now. It's showing up just the tad bit patchy. And I feel like it's not really, like it's kind of showing up, but not really. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the two colors not blending well together, or maybe it's like my mistake, but I don't know. It's, yeah, I usually run into this problem with certain shades where I just feel like they come off kind of patchy when you try to layer like multiple eyeshadows together. Okay. It did darken up the crease, but like I'm looking at it up close and it's actually not as patchy as I thought. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it's not too bad. I kind of take it back. It's not too bad. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to my eyelid shade. I'm going to put this color on my whole eyelid. And do I still want to use this one? I don't know. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to use this one right here. The one, the silvery kind of purpley color. And with shimmers, I 99% of the time just use my fingers because I feel like I just get better color payoff that way. But just, you know, to kind of try it out with a brush, I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild brush, this one right here. Usually pretty good with shimmers, so. Ooh, okay. On the brush, it's coming off kind of black. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's picking up like the general pigment, like the kind of grayish pigment, the sparkle shimmer, it's not picking it up. So I'm gonna have to go in with my fingers. So alrighty. Much better. I can actually see the purple now. Let me get up a little bit closer, get up in your guys' grill. On camera it's kind of coming off a little patchy, but that's just because I haven't blended it in yet. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Wingos 18 brush. Just gonna blend a little bit, kind of blend all the colors together. Go with a little bit more. My outer corner. Okay. And the thing with darker eyeshadows, I feel like you look like a complete mess pretty much up until you put on your eyeliner and mascara and all that. So it's gonna look a little crazy right now. So let's just go ahead and gonna go ahead and do the other eyelid now. So this shade, it went on nicely. I think it's nice. I wish it had a little bit more of that purple shimmer glitter thing that it's got going on, because it's just kind of looking a little gray. And it's just kind of disappointing because in the pan it looks like it's got a lot more. You know what, is it like an overspray? Okay, no, it's not an overspray, but it's not as like duochrome-y as I would like it to be. That's just my personal preference though. Okay, so now let's try one of these shades for the inner corner. So let me just clean off my finger right now. So for my inner corner shade, I'm going to go with You know what, let's go with this like super bright kind of white looking shade up here. Let's see how pigmented it is. Oh, I'm very I can't speak today. I'm very pleasantly surprised. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like, it's nice. It's like super shimmery. I'm gonna do it on the other eye. I did not expect that much pigmentation. Usually I have to wet my brush to kind of get this type of shimmer to show up, and this was like first time. I'm really, really pleasantly surprised. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eye look, finish my face up a little bit off camera, and when you guys see me back, I'll have my full face going on. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm back with my completed look. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me move a little bit. Can you guys see that? So overall, my whole thoughts on, sorry, I'm like moving all over the place. So overall, my thoughts on the palette, I've only tried a couple of shadows. I like it. I'm definitely gonna have to keep trying some other shades. I thought the browns, didn't layer as well as I would like them to, but I'm not completely dissatisfied. The kind of grayish, purplish shade, I wasn't too happy with it, as you guys can see. And I'll post some pictures up too at the end of the video so you guys can kind of get an idea of, what it looks like in the sunlight and everything. It doesn't show true to color. Like on my lid, all I see is gray, blackish with a couple of little like random shimmers, and that's not what's on the pan. So that kind of disappointed me. But overall, I'm excited to keep trying the other shades. I don't know if you guys can see this inner corner shade. I love it. Usually, like I said, earlier, I have to kind of mist my brush to kind of get this kind of pigmentation going on, but I didn't have to. So I was really happy about that, and it makes me excited to try the other shades. So like I said, Morphe, it can be kind of hit or miss with pretty much every single shade, like you don't know what you're gonna get. So I'm still excited to try out the others, the other shades. I'll probably come up with some other, looks and all that. So you guys can see. Here's my little curling iron burn right here. No, I did not get in a fight with Cardi B. It was my curling iron. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm gonna try to get on a regular schedule to upload every single Saturday, but like I said earlier in my video, life happened. I got sick, got better, and got sick again. Currently, I'm still feeling sick, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and take all of this off and go take a nap with my dogs. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and go ahead and give this video a like if you liked it. Bye.